What I'm going to go over today is how to correctly format your works cited page. Now this is different from knowing how to actually do a works cited entry. For that you're going to use your Rules for Writers book if you have the Rules for Writers with the blue sticker on the front that says 2009 MLA Update. If you don't have that sticker, or if you just prefer to use online, you can go to the Purdue OWL website, which is located at this address right here. If you want to write that down, you can pause it, write it down, and then unpause. And what this website does is it just provides all the information that's in your Rules for Writers book. It gives you information about how to just do the general format of the works cited page, and at the bottom it has several listings for how to do various types of sources. So for example, if you wanted to cite a source, you could just click works cited page books, and it gives you all the different types of books: basic format, book with one author, etc. And it goes on with electronic sources, periodicals, anything you could possibly have. It shows an example here. It also shows it in your Rules for Writers book. Now what I want to show you is just how to do the basic format of the page. So let's say you've just written your paper and you've got everything formatted correctly according to our other tutorial, and you're down here on page 5 and you've just finished. You want to just go to the next page to start the works cited page. So you hit Control Enter and Word will automatically move you down to the next page. And you'll notice that because we put the page numbers in the header, the last name with the page number is still there. Go to the center and just type works cited. Just like when we typed our title, we didn't put any crazy fonts, we didn't make it big, bold, or underlined, anything like that. It's just works cited sitting in the middle. Now if you just did Control Enter, all of your preferences should be the same as far as font, spacing, margins. You can double check all of that if you want to make sure it fits the format that we talked about in the first tutorial. After you've typed works cited, you hit enter one time, go back to left justification, and this is where you start putting your entries formatted as you see them in your Rules for Writers book or on the OWL website. I've already got a few prepared over here in the clipboard, so I'm just going to click them in here. You'll notice for one reason or another it put this extra space in here. So I'm going to go up to paragraph, click don't add spaces between paragraphs of the same style, and now that space is gone, and I'll enter my third one. Now, first of all, notice that we have our entries ordered alphabetically: Bernstein, Gillespie, Levitt. We didn't order them in any other way. We didn't number them. We didn't put bullet points. We just wrote them in there alphabetically. Now you may be wondering, how do we know where each new entry starts? Everything looks the same. Well, that's how we format our hanging indents. If you go up here and just hold the mouse near the top of the page, a little ruler will come down and you can grab this caret, grab just the bottom caret if you can, sometimes it's a little tricky, and move it over 1/2 of an inch. Now you'll see the entry is indented after the first line, which is correct MLA format. You can do the same on every line thereafter that goes on to be more than 2 lines. And if you ended up with hypothetically 3 or 4 lines, like say it looked like this, you would just keep on indenting until you were done with that entry. So those are the things to remember. Indent everything except for the first line, order alphabetically, make sure your format remains the same, and use your Rules for Writers and your Purdue website to make sure that you're entering these, putting these entries in the correct format. Good luck.